Hello, my viewers. I welcome you to another wonderful presentation. And I remember my humble self, Charles Chaman Properties, Esquire, a property lawyer and a very passionate one. Today, I will be talking to you on the legal tips for the first-time real estate investors. Are you a real estate investor? Are you buying for the first time, or have you been buying before? This video is specially made for you. Most especially for those who are just buying for the first time. You know, when you start something new, you'll be so skeptical and you will not know how to go about that. You'll be afraid. So venturing into real estate investment for the first time is very rewarding opportunity. But it comes with its own set of legal complexities. And understanding and addressing these legal issues will help you to avoid pitfalls and secure your investment. I want to let you know that at Chaman Properties, we are committed to ensuring that first-time investors make informed and secure decisions. Now, here are the key legal tips that will guide you. Are you watching me for the first time on my YouTube channel or any of my social media channels? I will encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell so that you can be able to get notification anytime I drop a new video, because I keep dropping inserting video every week, and that will help you. For those that are interested in real estate, whether you're a property developer, whether you're a property investor, whether you're a homeowner, whether you're even a tenant, whomever you are, I know you will be desirous of investing in real estate now or in future. This video and subsequent videos are specially made for you. Endeavor to drop your comment on the comment section. Don't forget to click the thumb up there to like and to encourage us. So I'll walk it down. The number one thing you need to do when you want to invest in real estate as a first-time home buyer is, first of all, engage a property lawyer. I repeat, engage a property lawyer. The business you are investing into is a business of real estate. It deals in property. So look for a lawyer who specializes in property, because the person will be very conversant with issues that may likely come out from the transaction. So a property lawyer can help you with title verification, contract reviews, and ensuring compliance with property laws. They specialize in reducing risk of fraud and legal dispute. It will not make sense for you to buy property today and tomorrow you'll find yourself going to court. And going to court, you may end up lasting for 5 to 10 years, especially when it comes to land dispute, property dispute. Please be very careful about that. Don't venture into real estate business as an investor without, first of all, engaging a property lawyer. It's the best advice I will give to you. Number two, you need to verify the property title. What type of property title? Is it still of, or is it government consent? Is it a deed of asset? Is it a deed of gift? Which one? They have different meaning, different interpretation. Be very careful when you want to buy property and they are issuing you receipt of payment. Receipt of payment is not an instrument of transfer of ownership of property. You need to verify that. Ensure that the title is legitimate. Verify it at the land registry. And I want to let you know that it's not all property title that you can verify at the land registry. Any property that is being owned by a property company, you will start your due diligence from that property company at their secretariat, where they have the custodian of records of all the property owners. You will find out the plot number, who owns this particular plot that you want to buy. Take note of that. When you want to buy a property that belongs to a family, do not waste your time and start going to lands. You will not see anything there, except if that property has been registered before. If it has not been registered, you are wasting yourself. You are wasting your time. So please take note of that. It's very important that you verify that. Let me give you an instance. Why verification of property title is very important. There was a client of mine who intended to purchase a property. He felt that there would be no need to do a due diligence because the developer just told him the property has your C of O. This is a copy of the C of O. These are this and this and that. Only for the client to just fail. No, let me just try. Let me do this. He went online and on the internet. If you check on the internet, what you will see, Charles Tukuma Walker, property lawyer, and some other people, you will see there. At the end of the day, he consulted me. Maybe he must have consulted so many other persons, and they chose to deal with me. Because I always advise, go to the internet and search for property lawyers. There are so many of them out there. Contact any one of your choice. You see their contents out there. Anyone you like, contact, pay the fee, and they will do the thing. And they only for us to conduct a due diligence and find out that there's a legal mortgage, a tripartite legal mortgage on the property. Now, what will now happen? What if that deed of legal mortgage has not been offset and the person has not paid them off? Now, at the accumulation of the interest on that legal mortgage for over 20 years, you want to buy the property. What will happen? I think for those that don't want to engage lawyer, they will answer that question. Not the wonderful clients that want to do the right thing. Please take note. Verifying a property title is very important. It confirms the ownership and as well as confirming if there is any encumbrance on the property, unpaid taxes, mortgages, and legal dispute over the property. Where are the places that they conduct a due diligence? Number one, conduct your due diligence from the family head. If you are buying a family property. If it's a community property, conduct your due diligence from the community leader. That's the king of the community. If it's a registered title, conduct the due diligence, start the due diligence from the land registry. Go to the probate court and conduct and find out if there's any form of a disease, if there is any diseased person in that property. Find out whether there's a registration of any form of application for grant of probate or letter of administration. It is very important that you find out all these things. Go to the estate developer's office, their management office, to find out who owns that particular plot. Let's, for instance, you want to buy property from Royal Garden Estate in Aja. You go to lands. You first of all go to their office and go and verify who owns it. You want to buy property from Landmark Corporate Realties. You go to the office. These are the corporate real estate companies. You start from there. And so many of them like that. You verify the title there. You don't just jump and start going to lands. Then what other things you need to know? As a first-time real estate investor, you need to understand Land Use Act, my brother and my sister out there. Land Use Act is the law, the principal law that regulates real estate business, transaction, and land law in Nigeria. It's very important. Land ownership is governed by the Land Use Act. Please note, which vests the land ownership in the state government. First-time investor must ensure they have the necessary documents, such as certificate of occupancy or governor consent, to secure their legal ownership. It's very important. Don't make mistake. No matter whatever, except you are just a seasoned investor. But if you want to major in real estate investment, Land Use Act, you need to read it and understand it. No matter whether you are engaging anybody. Because when your lawyer tells you, you may not understand, you may not believe, until when you have a little understanding about some things. Very important. Another thing, as a first-time investor, first-time real estate investor, is very important that you know this. I want to repeat this. If you are watching for the first time, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also don't forget to click on the notification bell to get notification anytime I drop a video, and ensure that you encourage us by clicking on the thumb up button to show appreciation. Yes, I like what they are doing. It's a pro bono service where I decided to take out part of my time to educate and enlighten people on all they need to know. Very important. I'm doing it with joy, even though I'm not doing it in a way that may please everybody. But whatever, take the message, forget the format. Number 4, ensure compliance with zoning laws. Zoning laws regulate how a property can be used, whether for residential, commercial, industrial purposes. There always a purpose of usage. Verify that your interest for that property is guaranteed. If you are buying a property that is meant for agricultural purpose and you want to use it for estate, that might be issue. If you are buying a property for residential where they are map out for industrial purpose, there is an issue. The same thing with you when you are buying in a residential zone for purpose of building factory, there is an issue. Approval will become an issue for you. There are a lot of issues you will have. You will have it tomorrow. They will even seal it up and mark it for demolition. Please be very careful. Don't underestimate the power of compliance with zoning laws. At least by special grace of God, I did my master's degree in University of Lagos, and one of my delightful course there was planning law. Planning law will unveil so many things. You know a lot of things, even setbacks. You need to know that there are some land that you don't need to buy. It's not only about the encumbrance or registration or litigation on a property. Do you know that the federal highway, you have a setback that you must not buy? Pipeline, you have a setback. Power line, all this in canal. Don't go and buy land that is very close to canal. There's a setback 25 meters and 25 this feet, so many feet. Some of them 50 feet. So please take note of that. Very important. The next important thing you need to know is to draft and review contracts carefully. That's the work of a lawyer. So you save yourself all this stress by engaging a property lawyer to help you to handle all these things. Contracts such as a sales agreement, contract of sale, lease agreement, joint venture agreements, deed of assignment, all these things. You should carefully read them word by word. Your lawyer is there to do that for you, so you don't just need to worry yourself. Engage a property lawyer to draft and review all these contracts to protect your interests. Don't make mistake. The next one, 6th one, be aware of taxes and fees. There are so many taxes that goes with property. Real estate investment attract various taxes and fees, which includes capital gain tax, stamp duty tax, land use charge, and so many of them. Ensure you understand and fulfill your tax obligations to avoid legal penalties. If you don't pay them when you are supposed to pay them, you accumulate penalties. Whenever you want to pay them, you see big money. It's better you find out. Ensure you find out if the person selling the property to you has been paying their taxes. If you have not been paying that taxes, just note that you factor it in the cost of negotiation. Very important. Please don't make that mistake. The next one is to inspect the property thoroughly. Please inspect the property thoroughly to avoid any hidden defects. There are a lot of latent defects and patent defects that you see on a property, and you need to be very careful. That's why conducting physical inspection to identify those potential issues are very important. Those issues like structural defects, boundary disputes, and unauthorized development. It's very important. Confirm that the property matches with its description in its legal documents. If you have a property, they say Bola Ahmed, so, and you now see on the document, maybe Bola Ahmed is what you are seeing there. Then when you now check the document, you see Ahmed Tinubu. They are not the same thing, no. They are not the same thing, even though you know the person. Please be very careful. Don't make mistake. Make sure that everything, and that's why I say engage professional. Don't avoid that. The only thing that will make you to avoid professional is because you don't want to pay fee. Please pay that fee. That fee will save you a lot. I will not afford to make this video. After making this video, then you now go and mess yourself up out there and start having issues and start looking for a lawyer to save you. We'll still save you, but we are telling you the best way to do it. The eighth thing you need to do, legal tips for first-time real estate investors. You know, when you are doing first time, you're a baby or you're a baby in the business, so you need to package yourself. Secure the financing legally. If you are taking a mortgage or any financing option, ensure all agreements and documentation and all are legally binding. Please make sure. Whomever, whether bank, if bank is funding a property for you, shine your eyes. Banks are not smiling. First of all, they can. No bank will venture into financing a property that they will know that they will have risk, and they will expose themselves to non-performing loan, NPL. But they are avoiding it. So many banks have that issue of so much NPL, which is part of the thing that we are helping them to resolve. So please take note of that. They will tidy the documentation very well. The style they will use now, they will even buy the property by themselves. Use a legal deed of assignment instead of using a mortgage. Mortgage make you a co-owner. They have equitable interest on that property until you redeem the mortgage. They will give you a deed of discharge. Apart from that, but what banks do these days, they don't wise up. They will give you a deed of assignment. They will execute it between themselves and the seller. Or more, even though na sharp practice, so it be. My dear, I don't want you to make any mistake. Number 9, the thing you need to know, understand the risk. Real estate investment are not just without any risk. It cannot. Just have in mind, it's a business. Every business has a risk, so you need to know that. Educate yourself on the market trends, potential legal disputes, and the long-term viability of the property. Very important. Know that there's risk in real estate business, very high risk, but you can mitigate that risk by involving professionals. Number 10, plan for future transactions. If you intend to sell or lease the property, ensure all legal documentation is in place and intact to facilitate future transactions without complication. If you don't do it well today, tomorrow when you want to sell, you will hear it. When people are coming to buy, they will like the property, but when they get to documentation, they walk away. Would you like that? There are a lot of property transactions like that. And especially if you are engaging somebody who is not knowledgeable in property transaction, he will just tell you to walk away from the transaction. But somebody that is an expert in that field can help you to resolve the issue. I want to give you a case scenario. A client of mine wants to sell a property. The property you want to sell, he bought the property from somebody that bought from somebody. The person that bought from somebody they only showed him power of attorney, not properly executed. All the property title they have is invalid document, and they want to sell it. What's the issue? How do you go about it? See your phone, it did not process. Nothing, did not process. Okay, to go to court, serve and get a vesting order. At least you have used that property for 12 years. When you are in possession of property for 12 years, without anything, you can go to court and go and seek order of vestment of order of ownership. Court will declare that. They will do some publication and all this. So if nobody challenge you, it becomes yours. You can enter somebody's land, stay there, build house there, live there. If you live there for 12 years, just go to court and apply. We'll teach you that one in one of our next video. I have a pile of video, hundreds of videos that I want to make. Anytime I count, I'll do. My conclusion: real estate investment require a careful legal planning and due diligence, especially for the first-time investors. By addressing these legal considerations, you can minimize the risk and maximize the return. Please note that at Chaman Properties, we provide expert legal advice and professional support to help you to achieve your investment goal. You may wish to visit our website, our law firm website, www.chamanlawfirm.com, and our property website, where you can see some listing of properties that you may wish to buy, www.chamanproperties.com. I wish you exceedingly well, and I'm looking forward to see you to buy a property of your choice and invest and have a good return of investment. Make sure you get professionals as your partner in investing. Thank you and bye for now. See you in my next video. Bye.